Today's video is sponsored by Native Sons Goods, makers of the highest quality woven guitar, bag, and camera straps you'll ever see. Native Sons straps are handmade one at a time in the USA with unparalleled love and care. Click the link in the description to check out their new expanded lineup featuring all new 3-inch guitar straps. And remember, when you support my sponsor, you support this channel, and I sure appreciate it. Hello, Phillies and fellers. Brad the Guitologist here. Today, my friend TJ and I are headed out to do some guitar and music gear shopping, but rather than hitting the normal guitar stores, we thought we'd see what kind of hidden gems we could find in my city's pawn shops. The city of Louisville, where I live, has a metro area population of about 1.5 million people, making it the 45th largest metro area in the United States, and by far the largest in the state of Kentucky. And as with any city of this size, pawn shops are numerous and widespread. However, the high concentrations of pawn shops occur in two general areas, the downtown and the southwest side. It is this latter area we'll be concentrating on today. The first shop we hit is one of a larger chain of stores called Mr. Money. I've been in this place a lot in the past as I used to live nearby, and I've gotten some good stuff here before. It does look like they might not have many guitars right now if their Google profile is to be believed, but the thing about pawn shops is that can change from one day to the next, so we decided to stop in anyway. And that would prove to be a bit of a mistake, as you'll soon see. Hold it as steady as you can, and the mic is like right there, so the audio is horrible on this, so... Yeah.
What can I do for you guys?
Okay, this is Maria. How's it going?
All right, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm actually
what are you here?
I'm sorry. I should introduce myself. My name's Brad.
Hi, Brad. I'm Simon. What can I do for you?
Nice to meet you. I'm just a YouTuber, and we are going around to the different places today, and just looking at what guitars
YouTube.
you have.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're just looking at your guitars. Are you the owner?
What are you going to do with them? With the info?
With the info?
Yeah.
Are you paranoid about something? Or?
I really am. I'm not sure I want people putting stuff on the internet they get out of our property here.
Okay.
Do you have any kind of identification or something I can make a copy of?
Why would I do that? Why would I give you mine?
Because why would you come into my store and take pictures of stuff that you're planning on putting on the internet?
Well, actually, we were just going to, the young lady said that her husband was a fan of the channel. That's what we were going to film.
Okay.
Yeah, I do guitar videos. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You just caught me off guard.
All right.
Here's the thing. I totally recognize your vibe right now, and that's a vibe I usually put out.
That's actually true. That's actually true.
So I'm like, being confronted with the same thing is almost like, yeah, it's weird. Sorry, I was going to talk to Maria, but never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. You made a mistake.
Okay.
You did. Okay, so yeah, we just stopped in at a Mr. Money on Bardstown Road, and met a nice girl named Maria. Walked in.
Hi, Maria.
And hi, Maria. She recognized me instantly, which was just oddball. That's actually the fourth time we determined that I've been that I've been recognized, which is just fucking weird.
It's because you're so damn handsome.
I'm just not used to this shit, you know. At least not outside the strip club, you know. Usually, everybody recognizes me there, but they're like, "Hey, Brad, yeah, we've saved your seat." Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I don't go to strip clubs anyway anymore. Usually on weekdays.
Right. It's
I've tried to scale back, put it this way.
So how about that?
So I walk in, you know, Maria recognizes me instantly, and I said, "Hey, you want to be on the channel?" And we start making I was going to make a clip of like, "Hey, you know what, you got any decent old guitars that come in or anything?" I was just going to ask her some questions, you know, like you would normally have in a conversation you would have in a pawn shop, you know, because that's where we were, was a pawn shop. And then
Not a very good one.
She was like, yeah, absolutely. And so I start, you know, filming, and then I was going to talk to her, and then this dude comes out of the back room. I tell you, he was like, "What's going on here? What's going on here?" You know, and like just being real paranoid. And it was like, what was off-putting about it is, had I been prepared for it, it would have been fine. Like if I'd talked to him first, but he just like made me all clammy. Yeah, I clammed up. I was like, whoa.
He was super aggressive.
I was like, dude. I was like, you know, I tried to approach him and like shake his hand and go, you know, hey man, you know, my name's Brad. I'm sorry, we were just I didn't even know you were back there, kind of thing, and we were just going to film a little bit of your guitars. I have a YouTube channel. I was going to tell him, I have a YouTube channel, this and that, but he wouldn't even give me a chance to really. Well, what are you doing here? What are you filming my things for in the shop? The precious things of the shop.
Hello, what's going on? What's all this shouting? We'll have no trouble here. They're strangers, not local.
You know, why are you filming these precious things of the shop, kind of thing? He didn't say that, but
You might as well.
he might as well. He's filming the precious things of the shop. We must stop him.
All the drills and chainsaws.
Yeah, the drills and the chainsaw.
And he's like, I dealt with a band who had their gear stolen, and all I see is one Squire Strat and a couple of acoustic. I'm like, well, where is it all?
Yeah, and the thing is, he tried to give us some lame excuse like, he tried to walk it back. Like after Maria said, hey, he's like a YouTuber and he's like, he's okay.
Yeah.
Basically trying to say
identification to prove. Say, my license doesn't say the Guitologist.
He was like, may I see some license that I can copy? Can I see your license that I can copy? I was like, why would I give you my license to copy? I was like, why would I do that? I did pull out my license. I was like, here, if you want to see it, here it is. But I've got nothing to hide. But why would I want to give you it to copy? It's like, what the fuck is this? And why would somebody who has turned in stolen goods come back to film the stolen goods they turned in? What the fuck is this? It's like, you're not thinking logically. You're just thinking, someone filming in my shop,
Yeah, well,
it's mine.
He has corporate protocol.
Yeah, corporate protocol. Right? Which, okay, that's fine, but the thing is, don't come at me with this paranoid, thing.
He's just an asshole.
I wish we'd actually gotten more of that encounter. Maria, if you watch this, I'm really sorry. Maria and Daniel, I think your husband's name was. I'm sorry that I didn't get to interview you on camera. That would have been cool, like to talk about some of the things that might have come in and things. But oh well, that's the price.
I did, however, catch. He thought it was like still pictures and stuff, but it was still rolling when he was yelling at Brad. So I don't know how it'll come out, but I think I just kept it rolling, and hopefully it comes out.
Yeah, that was kind of sad. Anyway, so that's what happened there. Sorry, Maria. So our first stop was a total bust, but our next stop, Bob and Company Pawn, is independently owned, so maybe we'll have more luck filming here.
That's an odd little thing.
You know what? That has been here since the last time I was here, and I almost bought it when I was in here last because that headstock, look at that.
Yeah, it's weird and kind of neat.
It is totally neat. It's like it's curved. Yeah. It's curved in like it's What am I trying to say? Concave, convex, whatever.
Yeah.
One pickup is out.
Yeah, and this nut is kind of messed up.
See, that's it. Hey, what would be your best on this? That's been here for ages. It was marked 167, but it's been here a long time.
It's been here a while. I'd probably go about 140 on tax off weekend.
I'll consider that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just the odd color combination. Just the right person hadn't come.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, there's a boogie. Oh no, it's Satan.
That's the one.
It's Satan.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm looking at it because I repaired a DC3 and I tried to repair this DC3.
Simulclass?
Yeah. But the board had become conductive and it took me forever to figure it out, so I ended up making like 4 videos on this damn thing, and I thought I'd had it repaired like 3 or 4 different times, and it just turned out to be just parts at the end. It was just like, because the board was conductive.
Right. Then we got a DJ controller. No, like a MIDI controller or something? Yeah, well, I mean, what I'm saying, yeah. I think I'll be like 30 something.
I actually dig this Japanese P bass, man. I really do.
Oh yeah, Fuji Gen.
Yeah.
Those are great.
kind of what the, I think it's what the Duff McKagan was based off of.
Yeah.
But it was a P-based special.
I like that black painted neck on that.
Yeah. It's got to be, 85. What I said earlier.
Yeah. Mid-80s.
Yeah, I guess that was probably it.
Yeah.
Here's probably too small scale for you, but
An old Japanese thing there. You gotta love the Suzuki.
Hey, try this out. Anything at all, dude.
That's a bass amp. I mean that Japanese that Fender right there. Actually, that'd be a good one to go in.
If I sit on this TV.
Yeah, I know, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
It's creative.
here's something interesting. I wish you could tell me if that was really
Johnny Cash. Is this supposed to be Johnny Cash's signature?
supposedly.
I'll tell you what, if somebody was
guitar that look
Well,
an
we actually
old
looked
Franken
up
Gibson.
pictures of his signature, and it is very, very close.
if somebody was trying to fake Johnny Cash's signature, they wouldn't put it on the back.
Right.
They would have put it on the front.
Right.
So
But that's exactly how somebody would sign it. It's like, oh, you want it on the front or the back? You know, if they sign it on the back, he would have flipped it, and he would have been sitting down.
so one day we might try to get that authenticated. And
That's cool.
Johnny's still living.
see.
No, Johnny died.
No, he died in 03, I believe.
Darn it.
Look at that thing.
The top is sinking in on this. This has got to loosen these strings because this has got a bad brace right there. And somebody will be able to fix that.
I was showing him.
Yeah, it's all been
Oh, we've got, yeah.
Wow,
it's
got screws in there.
Look, it looks like Johnny Cash signed it. That's what we were, the original concern, but
What have they done here?
Johnny signed?
Yeah, see the.
I wish. No.
Oh, sorry, man, I was just grabbing a different face.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate repair, actually, the way that they repaired it. And that's an old repair, too. Look at the screws that they used. It's probably been a while on that.
This guitar's probably got some stories to tell.
I bet.
This one sounds better than that Fender does. The Fender's kind of messed up.
Is it messed up? What's wrong with it?
Like really low output.
Oh yeah, that's a nice bass.
Yeah, no PV is neat.
It's hard to go wrong with those USA PVs, man.
Is it a tilt?
It is. Yep. It's tilt adjustment.
Give us a shout out on your channel, man.
Absolutely. Yep. Sure will.
Pick up a couple customers out of it.
100% I will.
This one's better than the nice one.
Yeah.
Learning a lot today, Brad. Learning a lot.
Yeah, I'm learning. Well,
you already knew that.
I've actually, yeah. I mean, I've done this before. You know, where I've walked up to complete strangers like that and asked, hey, do you mind if we film, or do you mind if I do some weird thing that you're not normally accustomed to people doing? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And just it just all depends on how you present yourself and everything. And just the way that went down was way smoother because I walk in and immediately I'm talking to the guy who can make a decision. Hey man, here's who I am. Here's what I do. Is it cool if we film a little bit and check out some guitars? And he was cool with it. It was like just 180 degree difference from that other pawn shop that we tried to go to. Yeah. And I think the difference was just being able to talk to the guy immediately who was in charge, and I should have probably asked that question, hey, are you the owner or the manager? You
want to go back and try it again?
No, I do not. But yeah, this next place we're going to is it's called Sharp.
Wait, what was that last place called?
That was called Bob's Pawn Shop, and the place we're going to now is Sharp. And I forget the rest of the name of this place, but it's huge. This next one's really big, actually, so this should be interesting. Okay, yeah, this is Sharp Mart, or Dan's Pawn. Trying to see how much they're asking on that thing. I'd say $20. Let's see. The only thing of interest are like that telly down there. Yeah. That's a Nashville, I think it's Mexico.
Yeah, I can't tell.
And then that oddball right there, that teal thing.
Yeah. Oh, there is a Sound Gear 6-string, which is correct.
What does that say? Sebring?
Yeah, I believe it does.
SB 300. Which bass were you talking about?
Oh, just the second one from the end. There's a Sound Gear 6-string. And was it Babinga, I think, or something?
They didn't used to have this in this configuration. Used to be, this wasn't here, and it was just all up on the walls up there.
Cool.
And you would just walk in and you could get stuff, and it was huge. I don't know what's happened. They've redesigned it all. I wonder if they're trying to get out of musical instruments or something, because they've got a lot less than they used to have. I used to have one of those KB6Ps. Huh? Are you gonna check it out? Mexico. Yeah, it's Mexican. Oh. Yeah, so it turned out Sharp's, what is that place called? Sharp Mart, sorry. They changed their configuration, so that's not as good as it used to be. Used to, you could walk in there and you could just get the instruments off the wall, and you didn't have to ask for shit or any of that. And they had a bunch more of it. and that was usually a pretty good honey hole for some stuff. One day I walked in and they had a really nice trainer head in there, and they had it for like 150 bucks. Really? And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, that's mine. Oh yeah. Shit. It was killer. That was one of those good days. It was like, you don't know what you have. And now I have it. So that was a good day. But yeah, that's, it's kind of a shame because the way they changed the configuration, and they don't have quite as much anymore apparently, so too bad. But I mean, you never know with pawn shops though. You might walk in there another day and some dude might have come in and, offloaded a stash of 50s Gibsons or something, You just never know with pawn shops. But that's the thrill of the hunt, man.
That's that one that's broken on the tile. I'm gonna send it out and get it fixed.
Oh, you're gonna get it fixed?
Yeah, so just check back with me on it. We'll have that fixed. I don't know how it got back out. That happens all the time though.
I'm gonna let you do it if you want to.
Oh, not to it.
To the party?
No, I ain't going to the party.
Yeah, got like a picture there.
Well, can't you just take out the...
No, that's illegal. That's illegal.
Drum was used during the Civil War.
Absolutely illegal. That considers that if you take that off, that's considered an SBR, which is a
wow.
More for that now than they
And
were
then
for
what
murder.
about like bump stock? Are they still fighting that?
Don't really know, man. They changed that stuff so much. They did ban them, but now they're kind of in limbo with them and this and that.
I don't know if I would throw mine away or not.
I would keep it because your grandfather in. Your grandfather. Yeah. If you already own one, your grandfather can.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't think there's anything but 100. Even the slide fire, the plastic slide fire one.
Hey, how you doing? Did he explain what we're doing? Oh, okay. I have a YouTube channel. We're just doing some stuff for that. I won't show your face if you don't want to be on camera. It's up to you.
Okay, no, that's all right.
What was the price on that? Did you see?
Oh, I want to say it was damn it, sorry.
Was it too high?
5 something, I think. 589.
Oh, okay, right on.
And unfortunately, a little bit of work to bring it back.
Yeah, and plus they had one about half that price at the Music Around. Unfortunately, I like Minnie Mouse there though. May I see Minnie Mouse when you get a chance?
Oh.
Little banjolele. Cool.
That's just oxidation. Any change like this one, if I were to wipe this on there.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, like, when they put that on there. You know what I mean? Because that's an old school Mini style. So what do you got on this 250? Yeah, he doesn't know anything about it.
It's heavy.
That's cool. Yeah. That's actually a nicely made one because usually you don't find them with the back on them like that. Usually, yeah, they don't put all that much effort into those. And those two tater bug mandolins too, right beside it. Sometimes you look out on these and you'll get one that's like Dyer Brothers made.
We can't tell.
Or Larson Brothers.
That sticker's kind of got wet or something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's a shame. 50 bucks.
$275 on this one. And it's missing a tuner.
Yeah, it is. Trade you.
Better on the body.
You think you could, for 50 bucks,
No.
you could fix that?
Nope. No.
It's pretty done, isn't it?
What does that say? Babos Bela?
Matt.
Hermannstadt. There we go. Luciano.
I didn't know why.
Well, he had what's his name? Steve looked at it.
That would be the only thing to buy it for right there. So that's that set of tuners.
Yeah.
I would almost not for 50.
No.
For 20.
I just wanted to.
Because even that bridge has gone way all curved at the body. See that? See, if you can see, you look under there.
I say, oh, it's gone. This is Peddler's Maw. This is what I keep.
This looks like a case. For like yeah, an amp.
Yeah, make a great amp case. It's for an oxygen tank.
Oh, okay.
That would make a great amp case. How much are you asking on that?
$35.
Dude, for that case, that's a.
Aviation hard box is what it's called. And this one,
You know what? That would hold your amp head and
foot switch,
a bunch of crap besides. Yep.
Yep.
We would also like to invite you to stop by our Four Paws Cafe at the end of aisle 11 in the front of the store. We have fresh popcorn and hot dogs for $1, and jalapeno and cheddar sausages for $1.50. And all of the proceeds for that goes to a charity called Four Paws for a Building.
Oh. I found an amplifier for $2 whole. It's a first act.
Wow.
I'm actually fairly tempted on that thing. Tapes are actually making a comeback. And you pointed out that little DBX. It's $12.50.
Holy shit, dude.
I mean, it's well made.
Yeah.
You got anything that would fit in it, or?
I'm sure a Strat would fit in that or something.
I wouldn't want to put a Strat in it, but.
Yeah, just to get it out of here.
So it's paid for it.
Yeah. This would be like in a commercial, like a.
Now, if I had something
music
like
store.
that, I would have to put it over in the corner and can't nobody touch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a Peddler's Maw. And what'd you get?
Gig bag.
Gig bag for $15.
$15.
Cool. First cash pawn. Yeah, see, this one doesn't even come up when you say pawn shops.
Like winning one for your home team. The Air National Guard lets you choose your career and offers on-the-job training to make you an all-star in your community. With competitive benefits like money for college, part-time service that fits your
Power
life,
chorus.
and the ability to
Red
choose your
knob.
location like a free agent, you'll have a true home court advantage.
Those actually sound okay, but it's not something I'd want to. I wouldn't trust it.
90s, right?
Yeah, it's probably early 90s.
Or call us at 1-800-TOGO-ANG.
Okay, Rocket 5.
There's a Sigma 12 string. Yeah, the EVH, I saw that. It's in good shape.
It keeps out harmful sludge to help reduce wear on your engine, which is important if you like cars that, run smoothly. So keep your engine healthy with Mobile One. Now just $28.99. Quality parts, helpful people.
Yeah, it's like, that's full retail. Okay, yeah, this would definitely be the find, I think, in this store. What is this? A DT3 12 string Sigma. What does the neck look like? Is it decent? Yeah, that would be a decent little 12 string for somebody. All right, guys, that'll do it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with TJ and me. Hit subscribe down below if you have. And for now, we'll see y'all later.